Hello, my name is Peter Dawes-Smith and I'm the very proud owner of Caffeine here on Great Titchfield Street and also in East Castle Street in Fitzrovia, London. And I've had this business now for 12 years and I've been working in hospitality for almost 35. So that's from the age of 17 up to now 52. And I've had a bit of an idea recently. I want to try and do a series of short videos that we can put across on all the social media platforms and on our website as well. And it's basically inside the mind of a coffee shop owner. And I think that I've got a bit of a platform in which I can do that. I'm a fairly humble person, but if I can try and use these videos to help people or inspire people or maybe even put people off of working in or owning or having their own coffee shop one day, then I'd like to try and help them. Also, I'd like to try and use this platform to be able to tell people what it's like to work behind a coffee shop, what it means to be able to work here, the sort of things we do in order to make this a success, and the sort of processes and the systems and the thinking and the history and the background, all the things that make Caffeine what it is. So I've had a bit of inspiration in doing this. Of course, his name's James Hoffman, and you may know him from doing lots of different YouTube videos, and he does a fantastic job. So of course, I looked at that and I'm going, wow, he's really putting that across and he's bringing people into coffee and he's teaching about it. I want to try and do the same thing, maybe certainly not to his level, but if I can help people along the way in achieving their dreams or just give them an idea on what it's like to be here, then I'd like to try and do that. I had lots and lots of advice before I opened in 2009, and some of that advice helped me survive and to thrive today. And in this series of videos, I'll be telling you what some of that advice was. In the time of opening, I have people come here and they talk to me and they say, hey, I want to open my own coffee shop one day. Can you give me some tips? I'm like, yes, of course. I'll sit down with them and I'll spend 30 minutes with them and we'll have a good chat. Ask me any questions you want. I've got loads and loads of topics that we can talk about. So basically, obviously, this is the introduction. I want to talk about my background to give you an idea on where I've come from to get where I am today. I want to talk about the early years of coffee in London. I want to talk about from 2005 to 2008, 2009, when things were just starting, things were bubbling. I want to talk about what it's like to find this location and how we found it and what we did and how we planned it. And I'll take you on a tour of the shop and I'll show you all around. And I'll talk about why it was set up in the way that it was. One of the big questions that I get is, in a shop like this, what can I cook? Can I actually cook food in a shop like this? And what can I cook or what can I cook? It's one of the biggest things of having, whether it's an A1 or an A3 license. I want to talk about recruiting. And I want to talk about things like the fine details, the 1%, the things that we do to make your visit here effortless and seamless. There's some books that I think you should read, and I'm going to talk about those as well. But what I also want to do is introduce you or allow you to ask me questions. So if you have anything you want to know, if you're watching this video now, you say, hey, I want to ask Peter that, send me an email or send me a message via Instagram, whatever you want to do. Hey, can you talk about this? Can you tell me about this in your videos? Okay. I have no business degree. I went to catering college when I was 18 to 21. I'm a hospitality person. That's what I've always done. Restaurants, hotels, cocktail bars, teaching, training. I don't have financial backing behind me. I'm not venture capitalist back. I don't want to be. I don't want to open lots and lots of stores and go across the country, but I do want to be regarded as one of the best coffee shops in the UK. That's always been my goal right from the start. I'm not a barista, funnily enough, and some of my baristas will laugh at me because I can't make coffee and I don't hardly know the difference between washed and natural processes, but I'm a hospitality person. And that's what this business is first and foremost. It's a hospitality business. And I really want to make sure that that's apparent because this is what we do here is we focus on that. And to achieve that, what we do is we basically make really good coffee, we have really good food, and we have really good service. And whether you're a hotel, a restaurant, a cocktail bar, a caravan park, your first thing is hospitality. That's what you need to focus on. And then your little subsets come on underneath that. If you want to own a coffee shop one day, you should be watching these videos. If you want to work in a coffee shop or if you're actually working one, I'd like to think you can watch these videos too, okay? What we're going to do is launch the next one next week. And then after every 2 weeks, we'll be doing that probably most on a Monday, okay? I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think and I'll see you next time.